Hurl out Toyota Camry amid a word affiliation diversion, and most car lovers would react with some moral story for obscurity, machine, or a likewise unflattering portrayal for car backdrop. The most recent Camry, with its all-new stage, new powertrains, and expressive styling, endeavors to shake off that picture. The range-topping Camry XSE V6 is the best usage of that retooling, mixing the lineup's most effective motor with the sportiest trim level. This XSE is a piece of the liveliest mainstay of the Camry family, which likewise incorporates the lower-spec SE. Toyota has a completely extraordinary L vertical with L, and XLE Camrys that wear conditioned out front and back guards and ride on more solace arranged suspension setups, keeping in mind the end goal to pull in conventional Camry buyers. Even those gentler edged L models are remarkably more fulfilling to drive than past Camrys. However, the S trims expand on that strong establishment with firmer damping, greater wheels with more extensive tires, and particular front and back guards with expanding admissions and bunches of passed-out trim. That you can arrange the XSE with a differentiating dark-hued rooftop, a $500 choice, and a crimson inside says a lot about Toyota's brought-down inhibitions.The XSE, and in addition its cell partner, the XLE opens the alternative of snatching the Camry's new 301 horsepower 3.5-liter V6 motor. With port and direct fuel infusion, the 6 is 33 horsepower more grounded than a year ago's port-infused 3.5-liter V6. Torque is up 19 pounds-foot to 267, topping at an indistinguishable 4,700 revolutions per minute from some time recently. Other 2018 Camrys are pushed by a 2.5-liter inline-four or a gas, electric crossbreed powertrain. The V6 Camry is captivating for its significant drive, as well as for having 6 barrels. Almost every contender has swung to littler, turbocharged 4 barrels for their up-level motor alternatives, including the Camry's enemy, the Honda Accord. This V6 is a stonker, however, sending the Camry from 0 to 60 miles per hour in 5.8 seconds. 2.1 seconds speedier than the 4-chamber Camry SE we tried. Furthermore, it spits a restless grunt out of the XSE squad debilitate outlets, one that is more recognized than 4-chamber contenders' vacuum blender soundtracks. All things considered, the 252 horsepower turbocharged inline-four in Honda's big enchilada Accord 2.0T hurries that model to 60 miles per hour 0.3 seconds snappier. In spite of the fact that the two cars have almost break-even with top torque, the 2.0T Accord has scarcely any torque steer, while the Toyota has plenty.Honda likewise has Toyota beat in the transmission race, where the understanding 2.0T brags a clever programmed with 10 forward paces to the Camry's 8. The agreement additionally offers a manual transmission with both of its motor choices. A stick move would be a much welcome option for the Camry, as choices come gradually to the 8-speed programmed. There is a slight postponement between the driver stepping the gas pedal and the receipt of a downshift, a wrongdoing bothered by the transmission's tenacious inclination for its higher riggings. A game catch on the inside reassure adds some enthusiasm to the motor's reactions, and a S-space for the rigging lever does likewise for the transmission. However, neither completely eradicates the powertrain's slight dithering in response to forceful throttle applications. Response to manual rigging choices from both the controlling wheel-mounted doors and the move levers, in addition to short door, are comparably unexceptional. If the motor and transmission could utilize some additional flavoring to coordinate the XSE's lively picture, the case is essentially spot on. This Camry turns with an energy that almost coordinates the benchmark Honda Accord and Mazda 6, with no calculable effect on general solace. While the agreement 2.0T rides on fancier versatile dampers with 2 driver-selectable solidness levels, the Camry XSE utilizes conventional settled rate dampers that cover almost a similar range of control and ride quality. Body come in the XSE is held well under tight restraints, and this test auto-orbited our skid pad with 0.87 grams of grasp. Appropriate on the foot rear areas of the understanding 2.0T 0.88 grams. Opting for the V6 adds around 200 pounds to the Camry's check weight, as indicated by Toyota, the greater part of that moved in the nose, moving the weight dispersion marginally forward. The mass consequences for dealing with are recognizable just by our instruments and by those who've driven a 4-barrel Camry and gave careful consideration to its handover attributes. The 2018 SE bettered this current XSE skid pad hold by 0.01 grams and bumped into corners with more ease. The weight will be more observable at the pump, We found the middle value of 24 miles per gallon amid our test, contrasted and 32 miles per gallon in the 4-chamber SE and 40 miles per gallon in the 2018 Camry half-breed. Honda's understanding 2.0T found the middle value of a similar 24 miles per gallon as this XSE, yet fled from the Toyota on our 75 mph roadway efficiency circle, scoring a stellar 35 miles per gallon to the Camry's 29. The 4-chamber Camry has the two vehicles beat on the open street, indenting a shocking 45 miles per gallon on our expressway test, 1 mile per gallon more noteworthy than the Camry hybrid. The rest of the XSE encounter is like that in different Camrys, despite the fact that with the glaring special case of its incomprehensibly predominant inside quality. Venturing down even one level to the SE, or, if originating from a XLE, is a plunge into insides loaded with more hard plastics and uneven board holes than you'll discover in top-rung Camrys. It might be that Toyota is utilizing this as an approach to allure purchasers up the value step, given that dynamic security highlights, for example, path-keeping help, versatile journey control, and mechanized crisis braking are presently standard over the lineup. At any rate, the infotainment framework imparted to lesser Camrys is similarly as simple to use here, thanks to a limited extent to the appealing chrome-tipped hard-catch easy routes to key menus that flank the screen, and additionally the volume and tuning handles found near the controlling wheel. So where does this leave the Camry's renaissance? Mixing the vehicle's most emotional styling changes with its most grounded motor and its most delightful innards punts the Camry XSE V6 close to the leader of a class drove by the understanding 2.0T. The benefit is costly, however. The 4-barrel XSE begins at $29,895 and incorporates drove headlights and taillights, quad debilitate outlets, inductive telephone charging, an all-encompassing sunroof, a 10-inch shading head-up show, double-zone programmed atmosphere control, and calfskin situate covers, includes that are either discretionary or inaccessible on the SE. The V6 is another $5,950. And our test auto included the $940 improved root framework, $1,050 360-degree stopping camera and sensors, and a couple of merchant-introduced choices, bringing the aggregate to $38,059. So give careful consideration for future word affiliation recreations. Now Camry can be exchangeable with dynamic, in vogue, and, in any event every so often, expensive.